Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, this is Sam, and tonight we're going to be talking about The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. It's the sequel to The Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson, and this one has Salma Hayek and Antonio Banderas, as well as Morgan Freeman in the film. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy this review. If you're already subscribed, share these videos with your friends and your families and your loved ones, and your pets, all that good stuff. I did some reaction videos recently, so check those out. And BrickWall anime is coming. Yes, BrickWall anime is coming for real, guys. So, with all that out the way,
real, guys. So yeah, on Tuesday I'll be doing an anime review on Tokyo Revengers. So if you want to try to go ahead and start checking that out, that can be found on
HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max. Was it just there? And Crunchyroll. So yeah, that's just that real quick. But anyway, as mentioned, thanks for tuning in. Tonight's reviews on Hitman's Bodyguard.
Y'all know how we do. This movie was released on June 10th, 2021, last June. It made $70.1 million at the box office, which was exactly its budget. So it made back exactly what it cost to make this movie, which is pretty funny to me. And it centers around the world's most lethal odd couple, bodyguard Michael Bryce and hitman Darius Kincaid are back for another life-threatening mission. Still unlicensed and under scrutiny, Bryce is forced into action by Darius's even more volatile wife. Soon, all three are in over their heads when a madman's sinister plot threatens to leave Europe in total chaos.
Yeah, so that's basically the movie.
Yeah.
So review over with. So
see you guys next time. Yeah. Short review hitting the record.
So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's true. That's basically the movie. In a nutshell, the way I feel about the movie, I feel that overall, like, it's generic. I felt that it was generic in I guess the plot and what, whatever. But what really made the movie was the acting. Like the acting, the chemistry of the cast, like that really was it made me forget that, and I really had to think about that. I'm like, you know what? Like outside of the actors, like, what is this movie good? Like, if we change this movie, I'll put different actors in. Like, less popular actors, less experienced actors. I'll say, I'm not gonna say popular, less experienced.
Right.
What's gonna be the outcome?
Yeah, I can imagine it being a far worse movie. Not to say the movie was bad, so to speak.
It wasn't. I'm just saying, like expectations, like, of some things, like something just so. I mean, of course, shit's obvious, and then with this title alone, we should know what to basically expect from the movie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like your expectation of what is gonna be is more than likely gonna be a correct expectation.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, I think with different actors, and I think this is where they struck gold with these two movies, Hitman movies. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson really kind of make a good comedy duo there. I think other actors would either play it. Well, I mean, if you got newer comedians, I don't really know how they would be in this, but I don't think it would definitely bring a different angle to it, a different taste, but I don't think a lot of it would hit the same. Not even with a different set of comedians, it wouldn't hit the same. You just pretty much get the movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell again, with different comedian actors.
But now you see what I'm saying. Like, they were a good pick. Like, it was really a good pick.
Yeah, because their chemistry is good, and even adding Salma Hayek to it, she kind of fit in pretty good with it. Was just her character and her storyline. It was different than I've seen her play before. So this was really interesting for her. Like I mentioned,
now,
Antonio,
that was really funny. Like her character's role Like like she was really great. It was good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she was more than just like one dimensional. She has like you see what she wants and her goals. You can sympathize with her story and her somewhat growth through the movie. Um, Antonio Banderas is in here, which I don't see him in a lot of stuff anymore. So it's good to see him when he's in something. I didn't know how
as the evil mastermind.
Yeah, he does a really good bad guy. I think the next time we see him as a bad guy is in the Uncharted movie coming up. But yeah, I thought he was really good in this. He was a little intimidating, and I didn't expect that. To me, I was like, wow, he's really doing a pretty good bad guy over here. So I was impressed by that.
That's funny.
Who else? Morgan Freeman had I think his role and his presence in the movie was really, really funny. And they really did a really good gag around that. Which again, if there was different comedians, I don't think that particular joke would have floated as well.
Of course, I think when they're writing it after they have it, when they're freestyling.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds, for as much as we say he does the Deadpool thing like all the time now, since after we seen him in Deadpool, I've heard that discussion. I think that this particular movie, it doesn't lean too much on him being the funny one-liner, quippy guy that he always is. Like he'll always drop like a pop culture reference or something. Like this one, he's a little bit more drawn back, as opposed to what he usually has done after Deadpool. So I actually liked his role a lot more in this. Samuel Jackson, he's just the GOAT. Like put him in anything, he's gonna shine. So that goes without saying there. But so yeah, we pretty much said what the plot of this movie is. It's really like no other way to recap it, really, because that's exactly pretty much what happens. The only thing that's not mentioned here is that Darius, who's played by Samuel Jackson, his wife, the wife wants to have a baby. The wife played by Salma Hayek. And so that's pretty much her story. Like she wants to have a baby. And so at first she doesn't know if it's her or if it's him, but she kind of thinks it's her. And then she thinks that she might be barren. And then you find out another twist in the movie that relates to that. And so it's pretty funny kind of walking down that path of, okay, what's really going on here.
Yeah, that was funny though. Her little story in that. And just her little part, and it was funny. I was like, hold on. I was like, this bitch gonna get caught.
Right.
I was like, yo, she's doing too much. No. I'm like, damn, girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Gotta get us caught.
Frank Grillo was also in this. He was the FBI agent that was working with it. I thought that was funny too. Like, he's not picking the phone. Burn the phone. Give her the phone. It was funny.
You know what was funny? When he tried to deny giving on the phone to you.
Oh yeah, it was like, well, you're the only one who has this number on the phone.
Yo, your number's only one on his phone, bro. Your number's the only one on his phone, bro.
Yeah, it's a one of the things that also kind of that I liked about this movie is that when it got really goofy, it got really goofy. Like there's some moments in here where I was like, okay, is this trying to be a really goofy and silly comedy, or is this an action comedy? And that kind of works for it and against it at the same time, because it kind of like switches the tones a lot, especially with the one joke with Morgan Freeman and Ryan Reynolds. Like that was just like, oh wow, this is such a shift. It kind of seems like it belongs in a different kind of movie, but it also fits in, but just like on that line of fitting in and not fitting into the movie. To me, at least, that's how I felt. About you, any particular comedic beats that you like better than others? Anything particular that you liked about the movie that stood out?
Yeah, that's what I've been talking about the whole time.
No, thought was anything additional. Now for me, like I said, the goofiness really stood out a lot to me. Yeah, I don't know what else can we say about this movie. I mean, we always say it's a sequel to the. I don't even know when the first one came out. Like I think like 18. I don't either.
So what's good? I would say is I don't remember the first one. I didn't even know this was a sequel to anything. So therefore, it's a good movie.
Okay. Me knowing that it was a sequel to something, I didn't like how it started, because now I felt like, oh damn, I didn't watch the first one. I need to go back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things I didn't like about it, and that stood out negatively is like so many things happen so quickly in the beginning. It's just like, Can I get a? Because I forgot Salma Hayek was in the first movie. I didn't know.
But like I said, even if you didn't watch the first one, you fine.
Yeah, it's still a good watch.
It's like,
yeah.
So yeah, you be good to go.
Yeah. So anything else about this movie?
Let me think. No, like I said, the acting was good in there. Like I said, the character chemistry was good. It was very funny. It was a really funny movie. The funny parts came in when it was needed. It was a well composed movie. Yeah, it was like overall. Yeah, it definitely was.
Think the action was good too.
The action was funny.
The action was funny.
The action was funny, yeah. Especially with Morgan Freeman. I was like, "Oh my god, I cannot take him seriously. I cannot take him seriously."
This one little fight scene, I was like, "That's a stunt double, isn't it?"
Yo, even when he pushed Ryan Reynolds, I was like, because it was too much of a force. Like Morgan Freeman, no, you ain't that goddamn strong.
Morgan, if you don't get your stunt doubles out of here,
you don't cut it out.
Stunt double in there looking like The Rock. Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the action was fun. I thought it was good. I like I like action stuff like that. So I thought all the gore in it, because it does have a lot of gore.
Oh yeah, damn sure it does.
Yeah,
there's a lot like that. Yeah, that part of it, I was like, oh, and for some odd reason, I was just like, this is just a lot. Yeah, especially when Samuel Jackson went around with that shit like that.
Oh yeah, with the mace. Like, yeah. It is a little bit gratuitous.
I was like, yo.
So action and gore and action fans, you're gonna have a blast watching this to an extent, depending on how you like your action served to you. Bloody or bloodiest. Let me see. I just had something in my head and I forgot, so I'm just gonna go skip by it.
Yeah, so I think I would give this film an overall rating of I think I give it a 3.8, maybe a close 4.
Okay, that's a good rating. Oh, speaking of ratings, this movie is rated R. That's what I was gonna say. This movie's rated R. We haven't been telling people what movies are rated lately either. They're all appropriately rated, I think. I don't know.
Okay. They got a rating on them.
Yeah, they do.
We know that much.
This movie for me, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 3.5. 3.5 stars. Yeah, for pretty much reasons. I just felt like, even though it is a very accessible sequel, I still feel like there's a lot of things you would have to know from the first one to kind of jump into this. That's and then like I said, some of the tonal things for me, like with it being too goofy, just riding that line, it kind of does take away a little bit. But this is one of those ones when the jokes hit, they do hit. It just caused a little bit of tonal confusion for me, just a tad bit. But I did enjoy it. It was a good watch. It is available to stream now on HBO Max, and of course in digital places if you want to spend your money.
You're spending your money on HBO Max anyway.
Well, yeah, true that.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. So, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, we recommend it. Go ahead, give it a watch, and let us know in the comments what you think about the movie. And until then, be back here on Tuesday, Wednesday. Be back here this week for
Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know.
One of those. You'll see. BrickWall Anime. Mm-hmm. Be here. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of it.
Trying to think. Yeah, that was it. But check it out. Give the movie a chance.
Give the movie a chance.
Let us know what you think. Tell us what you want to rate it.
Yep. And until then, Bob's Burgers movie trailer out tomorrow. Maybe I'll react. Maybe I won't. But until then,